part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Green is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. from the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Batting fifth. The first
this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Brad Keller gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
To the plate now, Harold Castro. Pitch out, nothing doing. Baddoo on at first, nobody out. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting fourth.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Right side, but it's well foul. Skubal is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting seventh.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Lifted in the air out to left field. Green will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Keibert Ruiz will dig into the plate.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Olivares has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting 7.
Now at the plate is Robbie Grossman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next, here is Riley Green, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Benintendi. He's got it. A great running play. And so now here is Edward Olivares. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Merrifield over at second. Lopez at first, 1 gone. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. So stepping in is Bobby Witt Jr. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. 0-1 the count. Now on a comebacker, this could be big. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping in once again is Harold Castro. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you something right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Jonathan Schoop is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Santana. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading up for Kansas City,
Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So next to the plate for the Royals, Andrew Benintendi flew out last time up. A ball and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grossman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next up is Adalberto Mondesi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height. Now into the box, Michael Taylor flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Edward Olivares comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 2-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Grossman is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. With Merrifield next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And what an effort on the running play to end. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up.
First pitch on the way.
The right fielder.
Robbie Grossman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Riley Green is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To second for one, to Santana to get the double play.
Up
next it'll be Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last AB.
Goodrum.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Witt will put this one away, and the side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading up for Kansas City, the third baseman.
Now here's the first offering. Nicky Lopez stands in as he looks at a called strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 36.
And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. They'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Behind 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat. That'll continue. Here's another 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches.
But we'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire this? Bottom of the inning now, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now is Harold Castro. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
0-2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. 7th inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Carlos Santana. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Adalberto Mondesi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Javier Baez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Now at the plate here is Jeimer Candelario. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. So now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Green is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The batter will be Edward Olivares. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1-1 the count. Here's a pop-up now. Schoop into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Bounce towards the second baseman. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add.
Leading up for the Tigers.
On its way is pitch number 75. Robbie Grossman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And that one yanked just foul. Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up onto first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The shortstop, Nico.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the... All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Nicky Lopez. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He was a double play victim last time around. Michael Fulmer enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 32, Michael.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Baddoo is there. 2 gone. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So now into the box is Akil Baddoo. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in. And there's 1 down now.
The bat.
Next will be the designated hitter. Harold Castro is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Jonathan Schoop. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Javier Baez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Des Cameron will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brad Keller gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. I'm Matt Van.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? It's real. Don't you see them? It's real. Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Baby. Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Baby. Don't you see them? Baby. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit have dropped their last 13 contests. They'll try to get back on track right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so He's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense, turn double plays, don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dewar, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the
windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Asa Lacy is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8. Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Reyes stands at second with no outs. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to stand in is Jonathan Scope. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. This is line to left, and the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Nero. They lost the first game of the series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and make potentially lose the first 2 games of the set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got to check.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
We'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs just yet, and 5 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So we got him swinging. Robbie Grossman becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
1-1 the count now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Santana leads off first with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 down and a runner at first. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in is Willie Castro as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Up top, it's 2-0. Lacy is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Victor Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and the runner back safely. And that misses 1-1. This one's down to third. Right to him. One there. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how this top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Edward Olivares comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter number 50, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two. So next to hit is Nicky Lopez.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take two strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Olivares is off of first with 2 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
The second baseman, Javier.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Santana into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Jeimer Candelario is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Olivares is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. At the plate now is Robbie Grossman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. But a run will score. Digging in will be Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. The bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that the first base.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. On the ground is second for Baez. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Keibert Ruiz flew out last time up.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
In now, Willie Castro. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Chaz Cameron the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Olivares in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now back, second base.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Scope trying to get there.
Mondesi.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
Next to hit is Michael Taylor, struck out in his first at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Edward Olivares is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Whit Merrifield stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jonathan Scope. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out, base is empty. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last AB. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. And now here is Nicky Lopez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out. Jacob Junis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a little tapper. And now a pitch on the way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Willie Castro will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A windup and the 0-1. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little.
A swing and a miss that retires the side. First offering.
Leading up for Kansas City.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here's the pitch. Andrew Benintendi is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So here's the Royals DH, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. 1-0 the count. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play. Now to the plate, Daz Cameron. 0-for-2 on Akil Baddoo. Is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and with just the lone RBI. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes for his career in this matchup. Just a 1-for-12 career line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up, Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Akil Baddoo is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Now it'll be Michael Taylor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The right fielder.
The batter will be Edward Olivares. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez fields it cleanly on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now with Merrifield next to bat. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Baddoo gets there for the catch, and that ends. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
The first baseman, Jonathan.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Harold Castro will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So here is Nicky Lopez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Skied into very shallow right. Grossman is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, number 13.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, man, interesting story on Bobby Witt Jr. I had a chance to come up in the minor leagues when his dad was with the Texas Rangers. I was a hard thrower, Matt. Bobby Witt Jr.'s father, Bobby, might have been the hardest thrower I ever saw in the minor leagues.
And he lays off for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Popped him up. Catch is made, and the Tigers have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
Wow. Check it.